Hello everybody, my name is Centerpoint, and today I wanted to make controversial statement number 5463. Berserk is not that great. It's really not. I think when most people think Berserk is great, they think of the Golden Age arc, which I agree is actually great. This is one of the best arcs in any form of literature, medium out there. Golden Age arc's amazing. Perfect balance of insane violence and insane politics, and really that intrigue. It drives the whole thing. It's amazing. The Black Swordsman arc is just the violence of it, but it's still really interesting. The Conviction arc, this is where it all falls apart, and I don't understand why people accept it. The Conviction arc is where, well, the first half of it is just leading back up to the Black Swordsman arc, because it's in the Black Swordsman arc is somewhere in the middle of the Conviction arc. But after that, they go to that holy city, and it's just bad. The series gets a really lighthearted tone that it does not deserve. It hasn't earned that lighthearted tone. In the Golden Age arc, Griffith and Guts it takes a while for them to really form their friendship with each other and with the other people in the Band of Hawk. It takes a while, and all the characters are interesting, and they're well thought out, and they're wonderful. And when, spoilers by the way, if you haven't read Berserk, go read up to the Golden Age arc. Anyways, when they all die at the end of the Golden Age arc, it's really a blow. All that trust that Guts had to work his way towards is gone. And he turns into the crazy, bloodthirsty man that you see in the Black Swordsman arc, and in the first half of the Conviction arc. But where the story really falls apart is that once they get to the Holy City, in the Conviction arc, they start trying to make it positive again. They focus on characters that don't matter, and as I'm going through that arc, as I was reading through that arc, I honestly wondered, why are we focused on anyone but Guts and maybe Casca? Why do any of these other characters even remotely matter? And I was right, they didn't, except that a few of them actually stuck around. Isidro, Serpio, and Farnese. Granted, Farnese was actually a fantastic character when you first meet her, but then she falls apart later. But just the fact that that whole city tries to build up as much as that's the worst. In that city, the worst things are happening ever. The absolute worst things are happening in that city, but it tries to make it not so depressing, and it doesn't earn it. It doesn't earn any of the good things that come out of that arc. It doesn't earn Isidro. It doesn't earn Serpico. It doesn't earn Farnese, and the series certainly doesn't earn this little girl, this little mage girl. The tone goes out of whack for no reason. It starts being upbeat again. More upbeat. As upbeat as Berserk can get anyways. And after that city, and they meet with the mage girl, every single fight goes from being interesting and cool. Even the Holy City fights were cool, to literally only two things ever happen. One, this girl ends up wiping out everyone in her path. Or two, Guts goes into his Berserk mode, and little mage girl here pulls him out of it. Every single fight from then on out is the exact same thing. Copy pasted. The only thing after the Golden Age arc and that first half of the Conviction arc that's any good is when Griffith comes back, and you're seeing, the Griffith POV. What's he doing? What's going on from his angle? What's that politics? Bring that back. Everything else just falls apart. Puck goes from being literally one of the, like, you know, that Jiminy Cricket kind of voice of reason, but like a little bit too silly for his own good. Like, you're just kind of surprised he isn't dead yet, but, you know, interesting. To literally the dude's nothing but like a form of gag lines. Like, that's it. That's all he's reduced to. Puck was one of the best characters in the whole series. They're all great characters up to the stupid up to the Holy City arc. But Puck was one of my favorites, and they literally reduce him to nothing but a meme machine. And not even a good meme machine. Like, a lot of times his text is too small to even read or care about, and they're jokes that, nope, it's just not appropriate. It's not appropriate. It falls apart, man. It really does. If I'm gonna suggest anything about Berserk to recommend, definitely the Black Swordsman arc and the Golden Age arc. Read those two. Read up to chapter, or we'll just say volume 14. Read up to volume 14. And then drop it. Because quite frankly, everything afterwards is just a disappointment that will keep on giving. And I will eventually make a better video on this other than me just going through the Wikipedia page. I'll find like actual examples and I'll write something out for it. But for now, this is all you're getting. The ship arc was the worst. It's all terrible. Berserk is not great. It's, if you mostly focus on the Golden Age arc, if you're only looking at the Black Swordsman arc, Golden Age arc, and the first half of the Conviction arc, it is a 10 out of 10. Otherwise, the series is a 4 at most out of 10 because of how awful it is after the Holy City. My name has been Centerpoint. Thank you very much. Like this video if you somehow agree with my insane thoughts. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing daily videos where I apparently just go around the Wikia now. That's just easy. That's what I'm doing now while I'm trying to make the Marvel video. Patron me if you want to just tell me what to do, and I'll just do literally whatever you tell me to do if you become a patron. So yeah, thank you. Bye.